Hey guys, welcome back. This is the second episode of my Hollow Knight series. So in the first episode we went through the starting area and we discussed about some of the few mechanics that are there in the game, and this is going to be the start of a journey into Hallownest. So let's continue. Another thing I forgot to mention is that you can't it's some, and like most of the NPCs you can't really harm. You can't really do anything. You can just talk with them and they'll be fine. So thanks, Elderbug. We are going to proceed down. Let's go down. Let's go. This is Forgotten Crossroads. Let's see. So basically I am going to show all the possible ways in this whole area. It will be much more helpful or easy to show you with the help of a map that we are going to find pretty soon. So let's proceed. So let's go right first. So I'm going to show you some few things. Let's proceed. These are some of the new enemies. Some enemies will take more hit, and these enemies are actually aggressive or actually hostile towards you. They will attack you, and this is another form of the wandering enemy that we got. You can hit them like this, right? So let's go here. So next to the next screen. So as you can see, this is a huge building. And if you remember from the starting cutscene, there were those three mask symbols on top, these three. So if we go inside, Temple of the Black Egg, and here we have another NPC. Hello there, how delightful to meet another traveler on these forgotten roads. So he's another traveler like us, enjoying the scenery of the Black Egg. He's Squirrel, and he has something of an obsession with uncharted places. So he's trying to see whether we can open the Black Egg or not, or how to open. So if you want to read the dialogue, you can just pause it. I'm not going to read through everything. So one thing, just make sure it works in with every Souls-like or Souls game. Try to exhaust the dialogues that the NPC is delivering, so you will know that when the NPC keeps saying the same dialogue when you keep on talking, that means you have exhausted the dialogue. So I think I have exhausted. This is the last. No, this one other. They pass the town above. He's talking about Dirtmouth. Truly, I think this is the last. Yeah, truly a marvel. So try to exhaust the dialogues of all NPCs so that they will move on to the next area. So this temple will come handy in a very later situation. Nothing we can do right now, but keep in mind these three symbols, these three masks. So let's proceed forward. So these enemies are hostile, beware, and let's try some jumping shots, jumping attacks. Yes, let's go. And this is a rhino bug. Beware of them, they take 3 hits. And that was a spike, beware of the spike. So now we have lots of places we can go to. So in such cases, make sure that try to explore each and every corner if possible, if you have the time, because there are truly lots of secrets hidden around somewhere or other. So let's proceed here first to the topmost area. So here we have a big bug. He's kind of like a mini boss. So this is our first boss kind of enemy. Make sure to jump. There will be that shockwave. And don't try to get hit. You can just hit and go back. Yes, we took care of them and we got a lot of geos. 45, we're already over 100. And here, these cute little creatures. These are called grubs, and there are many grubs spread across the whole game. Try to save all of them. You will really be thankful. More thankful than you will be their grub father, whom we are going to meet real soon. Break the cage to set them free, and then they will go back to their home. So that room was clear, nothing else over there. Let's go here. So here you can see there's some crystals and all. This is actually a different area than Forgotten Crossroads. And you can hear that beautiful humming. Another adorable NPC coming up. Oh my gosh, she is so cute. And this is her song. Myla. Her name is Myla. You know that one? It's one of my favorites. I'm not going to do that. So, and she's really innocent. She's just mining and looking for crystals, mining crystals. You came here to get well, you just look around you. Now she can't remember the rest of the song, so she's like, maybe I'll just hum it. She's so cute. So we can't really do anything here, I'm saying before, but as we are here, let's just complete. So these things are called soul totems, if I'm not wrong. When you hit them, they'll give you soul. So if you don't have soul right now, so for example, let's base some soul. I'm just healing because, I mean, I know I'm full health, I'm at full health, but I'm just healing just to demonstrate. If you hit these, you'll get back soul. And then you can use that soul for healing. So nothing over there, and to the right, here our road is blocked, we can't really do anything. But as you can see, the floor is crumbling, and there's certainly something downstairs and something really creepy just below me, orange color. So we can't really do anything here before we get the certain ability. So let's go back. Nothing to do here really right now, other than just to meet the adorable Myla. Keep humming and singing. Thank you. So we went here, and then let's go to the left. Okay, so here we have some flies. So I know I'm taking a really random path. Not really random. I'm trying to explore every corner, but you can see everything will come. Everything will make sense when we get the map. So yeah, let's do this. And now from here you can go down or go left. Let's go down. I'll show you something. So here you can see you can't really do anything. This gate is locked, and just below me there's a switch. That switch will actually open the gates. So that means we'll have to come from down below. So let's go up for now. And here, beware of the spikes again. And as I said, you can jump over them and get hit by them also. So make sure not to get hit by those. and it will also harm the enemies. So let's proceed. This is a new kind of enemy. He will jump, so try not to jump with him, otherwise he'll get hit like me. So take care of these enemies, don't get hit. Oh my god. Okay. Bit clumsy, but still. Let's proceed. Another enemy. Take care of them. And here we have another room with enemies. So as you can see, there's another grub over there. He's very sad. You can they will make a sound that will alert you that there's a grub nearby. So here again we need something like a double jump or a dash, otherwise we can't really reach. So we'll have to come back here later. Sorry grub, we'll come back later. Oh my god, my timing is so bad sometimes. Oh. Collect the geo. So now as you can see, we haven't really used the geo at all, but we are going to find a use of it real soon. So just bear with me. Oh my god. Is it like I do have to get hit by each and every enemy always? Okay, so we have reached this place. So here this is a big room. You can go either down or you can go up. So actually I first would like to go up to show you where that will lead. So make sure of these flying enemies. If you want to kill them, just kill them, or you just don't have to kill them, your choice. And just for the come, oh my god, come down. Good one. Okay, so yeah, there you go. Oh, okay, okay, yes. So let's go to the left first. There's NPC here, and this is the grub father. So actually you can go before and talk with him first, but the thing is, whenever you save grubs, there are many grubs you can see. I don't really remember the correct number. I think they're 43 or something. Whenever you save grubs, you can come and talk to him and see how happy they are and how happy the dad is, grub father. And whenever you save grubs, for each grub he will give you something. Most of the times it's geo, and sometimes he'll give you some rare special items. So keep a lookout for them, and we'll come back when we save more. So enemies will respawn. Some enemies do respawn when you shift from room to room. So let's go right here, and you will just in a moment you will realize where we are now. Let's go down, kill this enemy and get the geo. And if you don't really know already where we are, boom, we are at the start of the game, like at the start of the well. You can just go down, and we first went to the right, and now it gets connected. The whole thing is connected. So most of the areas in this game are connected, and you'll find multiple branching paths. So it will make a lot of, as I said, it will make a lot more sense when we get the map, and that is what we are going to do right now, get the map. So we went downwards, upwards first. Let's go downwards. We came from here. If you want, you can kill the enemies. So there are more paths that we'll explore as we move further, but let's go here first. Let's explore these first. Just killing them for some geo, why not? So the only way to go, let's go down. And as you can hear, there's a humming sound, and there's paper lying over here, and this is conifer. So, and he, if you remember from the shop up above, Iselda and Conifer, they sell mapping supplies. So he will sell you maps of all the areas. I'm a cartographer by trade. He makes maps. Would you like to buy a copy of my work so far? So you can purchase the map of the area for a certain amount of geo. Requires only 30 and we have a hell lot. So let's buy it. So acquired a map. Hold tab and you can view the map. Map can be a useful thing, but it alone won't show you where you are. If you have if you have not the head for directions, I suggest purchasing a compass from my wife Zelda. So we'll talk about the compass in just a bit. She is up there in Dartmouth. Yes. You can again talk with him and he will tell you his name. Cornifer. Yes. So as we said, Cornifer. A very lovely guy. And he is here with his wife Iselda in Dartmouth. So the one thing to remember is that he won't be here all the time. Whenever you go to a new area, you need to find him, and whenever you find him, you can buy the map for a certain amount of money. So and another thing was he was talking about a compass. So let's go and discuss about this compass thing. Let's go back to Dartmouth, because now the shop will be open. The shop that Iselda and Conifer run, it will actually be open. Not really far away, so we can go back. So here we are back in Dartmouth. And see, this door is open. Let's go inside. And this is Iselda, Conifer's wife.
Papanada.
Papanada. Come to buy a map, have you? It's really my husband you should be dealing with. So yeah, his husband. He'll pop back occasionally to deliver new maps for the stores. So sometimes what will happen is, in the further areas, if you fail to find Conifer and you complete that area, you can find the map of that area back here in the shop. So for example, if you missed finding Conifer, so here she will sell a few items. This is one of the first merchants with which you can actually use your geo with. So here there are a few interesting items that I will recommend you all to buy. So the first thing is a wayward compass. Wayward compass is actually another charm which costs 1 notch, and it will show you the location on the map that where you are. So actually before buying, let's discuss how the map looks like. So if you hold tab, you can see the map. So here you can see King's Pass, Forgotten Crossroads, and that it goes down to the Forgotten Crossroads where we are in Dartmouth. So if you go down in Forgotten Crossroads, here you can see the map is a map, but here it's not really detailed, or it's just drawn, like scribbled, and you can't really make out most of the stuff. You can make out, like on the left hand side there is the whole large room from where we jump, and then we got down to Conifer, and then on top of that there is the Black Egg Temple towards the right. But if you want a proper map, like which actually gets filled and shows you your location on the map, the first thing you should buy are these two, the wayward compass and the quill. So for now I'm going to buy the quill only. The quill will update your map. Whenever you actually sit on a bench, your map will get updated, and I'll show you how it looks like. And the wayward compass shows you where you are on the map. So for now it is better to buy the quill. We can farm few more geo and afford that. And then down below there are some pins. So bench pin is, it will show you the benches on the map, like where you can rest. Cocoon pins are there, it will show you the locations of the cocoons where you can find them. Vendor pins will show you the location of the vendors or merchants. Hot spring pin will show you the location of hot springs that we'll come across later. And then there are these two markers. So these two markers you can use to mark on the map. So for example, if you find a very interesting place that you want to explore but you can't explore right now because you have less health, or then if you are not feeling confident, so you can, to remind yourself of that location, you can use the marker on the map. So actually I'm going to buy this because it is better to remind yourself in where to go. Like if for example, if there is a place which you cannot travel because it requires an ability or some sorts of a mechanic, so you can use a marker to mark that place on the map. So that's it for now. We don't have much geo. So, and another thing is that if you want to talk to vendors, that like just like talking with them, you can go behind them and then you can listen. So she talks about how she and her husband came here, and he spends all the time mapping, and we are the only one who is buying the maps and all this. So thank you, Zelda. And if you want some more interesting lores or lore points or just story in general, you can go and talk back to NPCs. So he's talking about the temple, the Black Temple. And for the first time viewer, it's actually very beneficial to talk to the NPCs because they will give you a lot of hints about where to go. So here he is talking about the Black Temple. So not really you can do much right now, but he tells you about that. A young couple has just recently taken up residence, so they are talking about Iselda and Cornifer. She is a tall bug. And then they will be up with the dialogue. So I'm now going to show you how it looks like when you actually fill the map. So here you can see it says map updated, and now if you press the map, see it's it was grayed out at first, but now it's like it's now filled up, as you can see. When we go down, you'll understand how it looks like. Yeah, now you can see all the places that we have visited has now been marked out, and the rest of the places which we haven't visited, they are grayed out still. So whenever you visit that place and then come sit at a bench, you will fill that out. So let's proceed. So here you can see on the map, so actually if you double tap on the map, you can get a proper view, and if you press space, you can use your markers. So for now I'm going to use it as a cursor kind of sorts. I'm not going to use a marker right now. So this is where we started, Dirtmouth. We went down. We first went to the right to the Black Egg Temple, and then we saved a grub here, and then we found Myla over here. Then we went to the left here, and then we came in this huge room, and this is where the grub father is, and this is where Cornifer is. So actually, as you remembered, here the door was blocked downstairs, right? We need to use a switch. So basically we need to go right from where Cornifer was, and then go like from use this bottom road to reach this place. And on the map there will be certain other icons, like this icon, that this will suggest something interesting that is going to happen, or an interesting event, or an interesting person, you would say, or something like that. So this is where you will reach the climax of this area, like, for lack of a better word. So let's proceed. So from here, this huge road, you can go down. So I am just spiking downwards so that if some enemy comes in my way, they will just get striked, or slashed more like. So Cornifer is sitting here. You can talk with him, and he's a really nice guy. So as we can see, there's a room. We can go to the left and we can go to the right. So let's go to the left because there's some interesting stuff down here. So this is a new kind of enemy. This is like a bug that goes up and goes down, and try not to touch them, otherwise you will get damaged. So here again, this is another example of using abilities, don't get hit. And here you can also use another trick, that is something like I missed it, my bad. So you can actually pogo off the bug and you can reach that place. So I need to, let's get that geo. Okay, please don't mind me. Oh my god. So I'm going to cut the rest out. I don't really need it, that cut. So I just promised that I would try to be less clumsy, but it seems it won't be happening this episode. I'm really sorry, guys. So another new kind of enemy, like a bug. This enemy will hatch smaller versions from her belly, and make sure to kill them. I'm not really that bad at this game, please don't mind. It's just that I don't really have an excuse. So here we have another grub. We saved 2 of these now. That is really nice of them and really cute of them. So if you want, you can go and talk back to the grub father. He'll give you lots of money. Not lots right now, but he will give you money. And I won't go and talk to Cornifer after each and every grub. It's better to like collect a few first, and then when you return back to Dirtmouth, you can just go there. So let's proceed here. Here, if you go up, lots of geo. Try to collect them, and there was something else over there that I must show you. Oh my god. So there's one other thing is that when you hit something, there is kind of a knockback to that to your attack. And here we discovered a breakable wall. This wall you can break. Walls will have a certain cracked look on them which can be broken, and they will also make a cracking sound, so you will understand. Actually, that's another way of that's actually a cool mechanic, because they knowingly place that geo rock here, so that when you hit the geo rock, it will break the wall, so that you realize that there are such walls in the game. So if you go down here, so yeah, so I actually wanted to come here, but if you go here, this is a hot spring that we are talking about, and the hot spring does 2 things. It heals you and it also fills your soul container. And here is another bench. Map updated again, right? So as you can see, map updated, and this is a hot spring. Enjoy your hot spring, and then let's go back. And here you can see there will be some events like this where the doors will be locked. I need to fight off these enemies. So that's that. Now there are 2. Take care of them, and that's all. So you can go, we came from here, you can go left here. So I'll just show you what's over here. Here again, you can't really do anything. You need an ability of sorts, and you can't even pogo off anything. So we can only go there after we find an ability. So excuse me. So now is a perfect chance to use the marker that we just bought. So you might not know where we are because I don't have the marker, but we are actually here in this, so you can place a marker here. So whenever you open the map, it will remind you where to go. So you can take care of this enemy again if you want, or you can just leave them. Collect your geo if you want to buy items. And here there's a headbutting enemy and a geo rock. Nothing too special. And you can hear this twinkling sound, and if you look up, there is something that is shining. So to get that, we can't really do that right now because we have to climb this place, right? So this place we can't really climb right now unless we pogo off something or do a double jump. So again, let's use a marker. Over here, if I'm not wrong, I'll use a marker here. So again, we have these bugs. Beware of the knockback. Collect your geo and let's again move forward. Some flies over there and over here. So that's that. And if you go up, there's some other secrets, so try to keep your eyes open and explore most areas or all areas. So there's another geocache over there, and if you want you can go up and take it, but I'm not going to take it here. I'm just showing that there is another geocache over there. Up. So let's proceed to the right. So here this is another big room, and this is a new symbol you can see up. This is a stack station, so let's visit the stack station first. So this is the symbol for the stack station, and this is a transportation service or the fast travel ability from area to area. So in front of every stack there is a bench usually. You can update, map is updated, and here you need to inspect this and pay a small toll amount. We have lots of geo, so we can pay this. A bell will appear, and this is the stag. You can talk with him. Greetings, little one. So the last stag he came here after listening to the bell. Been a long time since he heard the bell. Is old. So this is the fast travel service. So if you go travel, we can go back to Dirtmouth and Forgotten Crossroads. So if you press Dirtmouth, there will be a cute little cutscene riding over the stag. And now we are at the trams, or I mean the stack station at Dirtmouth. You can talk with him for more dialogue. And here, if we go up, hit this lever, the door will open, and boom, guess where we are? Just beside the bench. Again, back to Dirtmouth. So this will be the end of this episode. This is the first part of the Forgotten Crossroads. We are going to take care of the rest in the second part, and if there are more parts required, we'll make them. We'll fight our first proper boss in the second part. So hope you're enjoying this. I wasn't really good, or I was being very clumsy now, but that will get I will try to mend that as time passes, and as I get a little more confident about making this. So thank you for watching. Bye bye.